Hello everybody and welcome back to Iratus, Lord of the Dead. We are still at the last boss here, but you'll notice some things are different with our party, and you'll notice we have the fallen Dampier. Dampier? Dampier. However you pronounce it, it's a pretty cool unit. Haven't gotten to use it much because to get these units you actually have to kill everyone else in the enemy group, and then you have to make the Dampier insane, so they start as your enemy. And they're a pretty tough enemy as well. I had a party mostly decimated trying to catch the first one. But I haven't had a chance now at the end of the game to be able to experiment with them really at all to figure out what they're good at, how good they are. But I think it's pretty cool. It's something that I look forward to playing with in the future playthroughs. But here's our party that we are about to take on the last boss that's available currently in the Mercenary Barracks. I had to go through a whole nother playthrough to build a party that I think might be strong enough to take on this last boss. Just making sure we have everybody. I have the Dark Knight at a little bit subpar health, but he's level 7, and the next up is a level 6. And there's not really a way that we could heal him up. And there's no more battles available, so as far as the last two talent points that we have here, well, a couple of things we have picked up. I've picked up Blind. Chosen enemy skips their turn. Bosses are immune. I've picked up Dispel. Removes all debuffs from the player's minions and removes all buffs from the enemies. We have Haste, so 2 initiative. What else did we pick up? Slake with Darkness, target minion loses 20 vigor and gains 5 attack. Not sure if we'll be using that. So the talent choices are a little bit different. I picked up the heal, but it requires 80 mana. And when it says all units, it means all of your units and all of the enemy units. I only had to use it one time, but we'll see if that comes into play at all. And with that, I guess we're ready to go ahead and jump in and see how this goes. Having a reputation for being dangerous and unstable, fire mages are usually kept far away from civilization, lest you be faced with 1 or 2 citywide firestorms. The Pyromancer was responsible for one such fire before she was handed over to the maid school as a young girl. Even there she proved to be more than a handful and earned the enmity of all her teachers. She has since finished mastering her powers while working as a mercenary in a company that was brave enough to let her tag along. The Pyromancer doesn't hold back, and everyone knows it. Things must be getting pretty desperate if this fire-eyed spellcaster was hired to join the fight. So, we're going to be dealing with a caster and Pyromancer. So, fire damage, expect to be burned. And we got a couple of elementals up front here. Self-destruct countdowns. 2 turns. When the summoning duration ends, the fire elemental explodes and deals 150% magical damage and 150% physical damage to all minions. So, we're gonna want to probably kill them before they explode, or we're gonna have to heal through, but this is gonna heal everybody to full, even the boss, so we don't really want to use this here if we've put any damage on the boss at all. So we'll see what happens. We'll start by buffing her. I'll take as many lucky misses as we can manage. And then I guess we have to start working some of these guys down to make sure that we can. That's quite disappointing. A little better. And yeah, so we're on fire. We're probably going to be using Dispels at some point. Let's see how much that costs, actually. Oh, we have an artifact in our hand that the first spell we cast costs 0, so that's helpful. I'm tempted to do this. If we get another person with burn, I mean, we could just Dispel it now. We might as well just use this.
End of magic.
Okay. I would have liked to have gone into this fight with a little more mana, but working through the dungeon just it didn't work out that way. We could attack with him. We could put up a block on somebody, which we might desperately need. But she's using mostly magic. These guys will be physical attack, I believe. Well, let's just put some more damage out. I'd like to get at least one of these guys down and then maybe try to get some damage on the boss. But some of these guys are going to self-destruct no matter what we do, it seems like. We'll put some damage out like this.
This is my kind of entertainment.
And that might give us a chance to stop this one from blowing up. We'll see how that works out. Or I'll try to hit him, he'll blow up, and I'll regret not putting that damage into the boss. I think we can get him. Okay. Now this guy has 2 turns still, which means we could try getting some damage onto the boss while she is attackable. It's really great that the skeleton is immune. That's just brilliant. It's really not great how susceptible she is and how much damage she takes from it. You've got 1 turn left. I should probably have her take him out, but I'm not sure that she can. Who else could? Nobody. So I wonder if he's going to blow up as soon as he hits here, because if so, there's probably nothing I can do to stop him except a lucky crit. But I really don't want to take that damage. Let's not waste the DPS. We'll start working on this one. Because we don't want to eat too many of these explosions, but I feel like we're going to have to take a couple of them. Because of positioning and timing and turn order. We'll see. It's probably going to hurt. Yeah. And she's going to immediately summon another one. She's just taking so much burn damage. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have her do this. Actually, is that even worth the rage? Let's save our rage. Maybe we can have the Dark Knight heal himself at least. He's got 2 turns left. I'm going to wait. I'm going to put some more damage into our Pyromancer. I'm going to have him heal up. I wish that would have taken him out. I truly do, but just aren't that lucky. Put a little more damage into him so we know we could take him out before he blows up. This guy I'm hoping that our bride will be able to get. Oh no! Ah, okay, you can't attack when that bubbles up. Noob mistake. Okay. So this is not good. We can't attack when the bubble's up. It reflects the damage. I think she might heal a little bit while in here too. Right now, let's see. She has 424 vigor. Let's see if she restores any of that. This guy needs to go. What a wasted crit.
Fresh corpses.
And we can't attack her yet, so we're just going to have to...
Leave them.
There we go. Okay, thankfully she didn't heal. Doesn't look like. Let's put some more damage on her again. We know eventually she'll probably bubble up once more. Have to pay more attention to that so we don't take unnecessary damage. I really could use like the ability to move these guys around a little bit. If we don't crit him, he's probably going to blow up. I don't think we're going to get him. We'll see what happens. Oh, geez, of course. Of course. I just never see it when she casts it. I never see it. This is not good, because if we don't do something, we're going to lose her. Even if I wanted to do that, we just don't have the mana. Couldn't be so lucky as to get it on the first attempt. That's unfortunate.
One more for the stockpiles.
Well, now what do we have everybody do? Wait, I guess. He could put a shield up on her, but it's probably not going to do any good. Have him do it any... Well, it'll cost him health. Let's have him heal, I guess. There we go. Let's have her just attack him this time, and maybe get one more useful action out before she's dead. I just don't think we have the DPS to do this without a bride in the party. That's my biggest concern. That's my biggest concern.
Ashes to ashes, dust.
We can leave him alone for a minute, but she's probably going to keep summoning until she's full up. Maybe attacking every other turn, it looks like. Well, we got her down below half. That's pretty good. This guy's still at his turn 3 somehow. I guess we just have her do this again.
Become part of the breathless tide.
It's not going too bad. I'm just worried, like, when she goes down, are we going to have the DPS to keep this up? Or is she going to overwhelm us with fire elementals? Or can we get her down regardless now? I mean, she's below half. If I could stop attacking her when she does her bubble, which I think she's about to do, then we might be okay. Let's see if she bubbles. Yes, so that's what that is. I always see the waves coming out, and I don't notice the bubble. So, phooey on me. Let's see, we could put some damage into this guy. I could have him heal again. I really wish he could direct that at another character. Let's have him go ahead and heal. Now he's at full health, our Dark Knight's at full health, and now we need to put some DPS onto this guy. And now the only person who could do that is dead. Okay, let's see how the rest of this goes without her. I am not optimistic.
Impale this wretch.
But when am I ever optimistic in a boss fight? Let's see what happens. We might very well be able to do it before we all blow up. Here's where it starts to become a problem. As long as she stays up front, we're good. We can do this. I think we can live long enough to just focus all of our DPS on her and then worry about these guys afterwards. And just hope that with a combination of heals, we can stay alive long enough. With him being immune to burn, that really helps us. She's going down. It's just going to be these guys and their AoE burn damage.
Opposing me?
Shoot.
Your last.
Okay. Now we see what we can do. Can we live? We're gonna have to take at least 2 more explosions, I think. At least 1 more, but I believe we'll have to take 2 more of these guys blowing up. I really wish he could be immune as well. There's one. It would help if he was immune. But we might be able to take out one of these guys while she's got the bubble up. Okay. Not so worried now. I think we have this. Just put some damage into this guy, I guess. Probably the most useful thing we can do. I can't have him heal because I think that counts as an attack, which will deal damage to him. So let's just wait on the heal. I will have him heal on his next turn. I feel like she regenerated some health there. She does regenerate some health there. Okay, when she has all these guys up like this, she's more likely to cast this. That's what's going on here. Oh boy, we have to see about getting these guys down, because now she is healing up. Okay, we can still do this as long as we are smart, and we can take some of these guys out. Okay. We're not going to get this guy.
This is what 1,000 years
but that's okay.
looks like.
I gotta get her finished off. But that's my problem, is becoming, do we have the damage to do it? I have to have him heal. Oh, jeez, we're so close. So close. There she goes. Are we ever gonna get her at this rate, or no? Is she just, she's out healing us, I think. I think she's out healing us. If she's out healing us, this could go on forever, and we could never win. So we need to figure that out right now. Let's get some solid attacks in here and hope that it's not true. Hope that she's not out healing us. Okay, we got her. Whew. Let's see if we can survive all these guys now. Oh, that's it. I love it when they don't make you fight the minions that are left over. I guess that they're golems or elementals is probably why. Well, look at that. After we lost our bride, I didn't know if we were going to get him. Wow. So there we go, guys. That's the last boss. Just out of habit, we could toss our guys in the mortuary. Put our B team up. You can see what I ended up with in the playthrough. It was a pretty good playthrough to get back to the end boss. I wiped 3 times with the original playthrough and just ended up with no brains, no soldiers to even attempt it. Had to do a totally separate playthrough and got to this point where we had, basically you want to have level 6, level 7 minions on the cakewalk difficulty, it looks like. Let's check out our Damphir. For those who haven't seen it, you have Masterful Thrust, so this requires her to be in the 3rd position. But then you have Aim for the Vein, so that's a 2nd and 1st position attack. We have Mocking Riposte, so she could take this stance and then she's going to deal stress damage the way we have her set up. And then physical damage to any that attack her. Yeah, we've seen that used on us. It's not pretty. So she's got a magic attack, Pain Blast. Attack 5 times, dealing 4 to 5 damage. Target loses all resistance until the end of the battle. And then Sundering Squall, attack 3 times, dealing 7 to 8 damage with each attack. The target loses all armor. So these are incredibly powerful. The ability to now have a playthrough where you could build the... I think we can... I don't know. Do we have to recruit them or can we create them? They're not undead. You can't. You have to... Oh, we have to get one more. Okay. So yeah, I got these 2. I need to capture 1 more, and they only presented me with 3, and like I said, I lost basically my entire party trying to capture the first one. So once I catch 1 more of these, and on a new playthrough, we'd be able to make this just right out the gate, which seems like it'd be pretty powerful to have as a starting minion. But anyway, let's go through the last gate here and see, I guess, what there is to see. So again, these aren't even named yet, these areas. But let's see what we got.
Time to harvest.
Time to harvest. Alright. I really like that they at least gave us a little ending cinematic with the door opening there. That's pretty cool. A lot of times with an early access game, you just kind of reach a point where there's nothing left to do. And then that's it. So that was really cool to add that in. So we're going up. I guess we're leaving the barracks and venturing forth. I'm really excited about seeing more content in this game. I've played a lot of it over the past few weeks. I think I'm at 35 so hours overall. Not just what I've recorded, but obviously I had to do an entire new playthrough. I've dabbled on the harder difficulty a little bit. It's pretty hard. And I'd be willing to even do a playthrough on a harder difficulty. If you guys have any interest in it, let me know. Definitely when we go back and play this, when it comes out to full release or when they release a new area, that would be a good time to start a hard mode playthrough. I really like what they've done with this and what they're doing with it. I think it's not fair just to compare it to a Darkest Dungeon. It's a different kind of game. There are mechanics in Darkest Dungeon that don't exist in Iratus and vice versa. I really like having control of Iratus' abilities, having those spells that we could purchase in his talent trees, and the ability to kind of tailor that to your weaknesses or to enemies that you found you have a hard time fighting. So that was basically, it's learned by experience, and then when you start a new game, which the game totally intends for you to play more than one playthrough obviously, and then you've learned so much about what units are useful, what abilities are useful against what enemies, what kinds of damage you're going to take, so you get all this knowledge, and then it allows you to have a more fulfilling gameplay experience the next time because you can tailor your talents, you can tailor your units. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future of Iratus Lord of the Dead. It's been a really good time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know what you think of the game and what you think of the playthrough down in the comments below. And if you'd like to see me do a hard mode version, I'd be all about doing something like that in the future. Thank you so much for the support. Take care and wish me luck.